Here we have a new 2022 Chevrolet Colorado. This one comes in the extended cab work truck trim level with four-wheel drive. We get Summit White on jet black dark ash vinyl interior. And then the powertrain consists of a 3.6 liter naturally aspirated V6 made into an 8-speed automatic transmission. Coming around to the front here, halogen headlamps. Love the gloss black here, and then we have the plastic here, gloss again. But for a work truck, really nice look. And I love the headlamps there, even though these aren't LED. But keep an eye out for that with the 23s. And then here we have 17-inch steel wheels. Controls for your power door locks, power windows are going to be one touch up and down for the driver. Pockets there, headlamp controls there, four-wheel drive controls there. We do get a four-way power driver seat, and then the seat back is going to be manual. And there is our jump seat space there, and I have the seat in front of me adjusted for someone of my size. Fuel filler there. It's a quick look at the back end there. We have an easy down and easy lift tailgate. And there's our trailering hitch there. And then of course we have our harness there. And here we have our manual front passenger seat, so we can just control the seat back with this, and then the seat bottom back and forth there, but we can't adjust it up and down. There's our glove compartment with owner's manuals. And then here we have our window sticker, Big Plus 2-speed electric transfer case. And this one does have the work truck convenience package, which includes that easy lift and lower tailgate. And we get cruise control, which is a big plus for me, and then we also get that rear differential that automatically locks. And we're just going to take a quick look in the engine bay. And there's that 3.6 liter naturally aspirated V6. And let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat next. Vinyl wrap steering wheel here. And then over to the radio, we do get AM, FM, XM, along with Bluetooth audio, and then we get wired Apple CarPlay, wired Android Auto as well. We can set up our phone, connect that. There's our backup camera with guidelines that change as we turn the steering wheel. And you can set your tow guidelines up. And you'll just have that one line there to hook up the hitch. Home button here, that's the home screen. You can toggle between that one or this one. And we have our settings. And all that you can control. And then down here we do have our climate controls. Traction control, hazards, cargo bed light, tow haul mode, 2 USB inputs and an aux input, and a 12-volt there. And then for the 8-speed automatic, pull this lever, reverse, neutral, drive. Then we have our low gear, and you can manually shift there, and it'll show you in the bottom left of the gauge cluster as you're shifting. Cup holders there, decent sized storage area here as well as here for change or whatever. And then we still have our center console cubby space. Turn signals here, high beams, and then this is what we use to go through our gauge cluster, and this is the check button or the center, and we use that to turn and change menus there. And then windshield wiper controls here. intermittent, low, high. You could change your intermittent here, how fast you want it, and then one time, and then pull up there for the fluid. Cruise controls here, turn it on there, cancel there, and then you can set or resume speed there. And then we just have a key here, but our key fob is there. But next, let's go ahead and take this 2022 Colorado out on the road for a quick test drive. So to start the test drive, really like the V6, and really the biggest thing that this is gonna matter for is in terms of acceleration, because you're not gonna be able to tow anything crazy with this anyway, but the V6 does give it a little bit more of a towing capacity, especially when you add the trailering package. But if you're just gonna do light hauling or whatever, probably won't matter, just in case, or just unless you wanna be faster while you're hauling, which you probably wouldn't wanna do that anyway. But I like having it. I like having the extra power there. We'll give it a little throttle here. Just a little hesitation finding that sweet spot to accelerate. But really got up and went. And I only had my foot about halfway down. Now, wind noise is a bit prevalent. Of course, with it being an extended cab, you don't have regular doors on here, but not bad. Ride is actually really good. Now, it does take bumps a little vigorously, but just riding smooth here, nothing crazy. And it is a pickup truck. But you can kind of hear the wind noise for yourself and gauge whether that'll be an issue for you. Just nothing crazy in my opinion. And really just like the overall steering feel in the truck. Doesn't seem to be biting me one way or another when I hit bumps. But definitely sensing wind noise, but it is windy out. I think the wind's blowing at around 10 miles per hour and it's supposed to pick up, so that probably has a lot to do with the noise there. And then no auto stop with this model. And then the only issue I have with these 8 speeds is every so often they like to clunk. And even I had a 16 Malibu with an 8 speed, every so often it would just do something weird, but nothing crazy unreliable about them that I've noticed. And I think these are rated to get like 17, 24. Yeah, 17 city, 24 highway in terms of fuel economy, so not terrible. Of course, if you want to worry about your fuel mileage, definitely take a look at the 4-cylinder, because for the 23 models they're getting a redesign, and then those are just going to have, I think, 2.7 liter 4-cylinders to start out. I know at least one of them is going to be turbocharged, and that'll be your V6 option. So if you just want to stick with your naturally aspirated V6 and not have a turbo 4, definitely go with this 22. Because I will say the V6, I haven't had any issues out of it. I had a Camaro with a 3.6 liter, and I've driven several V6 powered vehicles from GM, and I've seen them get traded in with 100,000, 150,000 miles on them. Some even with 200 plus. So if you take care of them, they can go a ways. But we'll see how the turbo 4s last after a few years, when somebody puts 100,000 miles or 150,000 miles on one. But overall, really like this truck for what it is. It definitely is cheaper than getting a full-size one. And if you're not going to use a full-size truck to its maximum capability, I definitely recommend getting something like this, because it is much easier to drive and it does do a little bit better on gas. But with all that being said, this is going to bring me to the end of my review of the new 2022 Chevrolet Colorado. And this one's going to be an extended cab work truck.